Okay. Here we go. Before I forget, turning on my heart rate. Good morning to everyone. We are on the usual 10-second delay for Title Tuesday. It's been a while since I played one of these. It's been 3 weeks? I think about 3 weeks. The last one I played was in April. I see a couple people in YouTube chat. Pepsi-Cola, Evan Penn, Muhammad Anas, welcome, welcome. Today's going to be a long streaming day. I'll be doing Title Tuesday for the next 2+ hours. And then later there's a special tournament, which is not Title Tuesday, but takes place at the same time as Title Tuesday, which I'll talk about more a bit later. But we do have the team battle command in Twitch chat. Hey, welcome back to Hark here.
Enjoy a nice day watching you play chess.
Nice. Hope you're doing well. Happy 71. Hello to everyone. I'm not sure how sharp my form is going to be. I've spent a lot of time wrapped up in chess these last few weeks. I got back from Greece a few days ago, but I'm not sure if I'm burnt out or if I'm rusty. But I'm looking forward to playing. The main goal is to have fun.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Malefist. Happy 38. Thank you to Soapseller. I appreciate the early energy. So the tournament starts in about 90 seconds. I made some double matcha green tea. Also some ice water. I'll stay hydrated this stream.
Chess is fun.
Yeah, chess is many things, but fun is one of them, sometimes. Hans is a top seed. My rating took a dip recently. I played a few games off stream yesterday, and I tilted, and I dropped below 2,700. 2,699. Which is very far from my peak that I hit a few months ago. Which is, I think, 2,901. So I have some climbing to do, some recovering to do. But again, the main goal is to have fun, hopefully play good moves. I'll probably stick with my usual repertoires. London is white. Sicilian and Queen's Gambit declined as black. No sign of Magnus. There's Ferrugia, Wesley. A usual group of strong grandmasters. Okay, here we go. So I'm hiding all the chats from my end. And let's play chess. I used to not like playing against this, but then eventually I kind of learned what to do. Queen b6 isn't super common. Most people play g6. Just complete development. Rook d8 is probably coming. d5. So it's very reminiscent of a Joe Bava London with a knight on c3. Could take with pawn or bishop. One of the plans is to eventually play e4. Like take bishop d3, e4. I also have the option of taking. And bishop d6 is maybe coming. Take. Yeah, let's try this. If queen takes, I play bishop d4 and then... Not sure if this works. Take bishop d4, queen c7, e4. I think it's okay. Here I have knight a4. Which is kind of what I wanted, this move. Okay. And it's probably close to equal. I think the knight's happier coming to d4 compared to c3. Maybe even queen d4. Queen d4... Yeah, let's play queen d4. I didn't really calculate this. Now I have c4. Take b5. If black plays b5, then the knight has some happy places. Yeah, I like the position. If b5, then bishop e2 to f3. Now if b5, I win the queen. There's knight h4 threatening mate. It's going to be positional. b4. Rook c8's coming. Still probably close to equal. Some rook d7 idea. Preparing the double up. This queen d5 is likely coming. Queen d8 is on tap. h6. Am I winning a pawn? Might be. Maybe not. Take g3. I wasn't sure. I want to play h4, h5. b6 is coming. But b6 I take in knight d7. It's still probably equal. Although maybe not. Forking the pawns. If rook c4 I take, and then take. I would be up a pawn. Knight c6, maybe b5. Knight c6, b5, knight a7. That's a move. Check. I do have rook d6. Oh, maybe not. Go back. I'm up a pawn. It's not clear how black wins it back. It's ready to push. Going for tactics. There we go.
In Rosen Fork Knight.
Oh yes, my fork knight. Okay. Nice game. Definitely took some work. I passed 2700. Let's go. And bring back the chats. Thank you, Eat Puke. Thank you, Killager. Yeah, there are a few questions about whether Magnus is playing, but I didn't see him before the tournament. He would be one of the top seeds if he was playing. Okay, let me update the score. I feel like I was in decent control of this game. There were probably many points where it was equal. Like maybe I could have done something better in the opening. Like slightly better. Maybe I should have considered d5, though it's not within the top engine
Nice
moves.
to have you back, Hope. You enjoyed the trip to Greece.
Thank you, Adventures in Crypto. Yeah, it was a busy trip, but it was a nice location. It was on the beach. It was at a nice resort hotel. I got back a few days ago. I got back to St. Louis on Friday, about an hour before we got struck by like a really bad tornado. But thankfully, like everyone I know is okay. My home is okay. But there is a lot of damage across St. Louis. Yeah, black equalized here. And then... yeah, then I was happy. Oh, knight h4 is winning. I have f3? Why is this winning? Queen g6 is coming? Queen g6, wow. I let my guard down. This is one of these like simple mate threats which
will we see some tricks and trappy openings
is just so strong
as well? I mean, you did manage to surprise some GMs in the recent past.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. This is like the opposite of a tricky trappy opening. It was just ultra solid. But the tricks and traps came later in the game. Yeah, I was happy with rook d8. And white is winning here. Yeah, black walked into one of the tricks, rook takes d7 with knight f8. There's another trick, if rook takes b5, then check, the king would be forced to the back rank, and then check, and then take.
Good luck for today.
Thank you to Ulex Boy. Also, thank you PP Porch, streams on Twitch. Yeah, thanks everyone. So it's possible I'll play up next game. And given my current rating, it might be close. There's one game left. Ooh. So white's pushing for a win. How do you deal with tilt? I get that question a decent amount. Sometimes you have to detach yourself from the results. Just focus on learning. Taking deep breaths and sipping tea is also sometimes useful. Well, he wins on time. Yeah, that was a double attack. Okay. Playing Jospin. Here we go. Game took a moment to start there. Yeah, e4. I'm trying to remember. I think e5. But then the knight kind of gets kicked around. Huh. There's d3. Which is kind of funny. There's knight f7 too. Or f6, knight f7. I think e5 is standard though. Not sure about this. Kind of just improvising. Mm. Not super attractive. Controlling the only open file. Not sure if I want to play c5. Probably makes sense. Never mind. It was a funny looking move. King h2 I can still take, I think. Not sure about queen b3. Queen b3, rook e2, but then bishop f3. Now if I take a knight e5. There's also g5. Not sure about this. Looks kind of wrong. But also interesting. The knight can come to f5 someday. f4 someday. Assuming the trade happens. Okay, never mind. I should have started with rook somewhere. Yeah, Moore's here. It's gonna be so hard to hold. Threatening queen c4 almost, kind of. I don't know if it works, but it's kind of funny. That probably doesn't work. Okay. Tough game. Queen c4 is super, super risky there. I mean, I'm probably just worse anyway. The h-file pressure. Yeah, black is on the verge of losing. It's just such an unexpected, like, pin tactic. There's a moment earlier here, like, I instantly regretted after knight c2, I regretted not starting with this to be in time for bishop f8. Also, thank you, Zingirda, gifting 10. I appreciate that. A gifted subs will soothe the pain of losing this game. I'm not tilted, though. I think a very interesting game. I think I got a fine position from the opening. A slightly offbeat opening. So I'm 1 out of 2. I'm back to 2699, so I have another goal again to break 2700. Thank you to J. Kroos as well. Prime for 7 months. Yeah, there's so many interesting moments from this game. When he played e4, I kind of assumed it was opening preparation on his part, but e4 is just not a good move, at least according to Stockfish. Because black gets this like nice structure. I played the principal move e5. Maybe f6 is more accurate, because then I have knight f7 right away. And I don't actually need to like play g6. Oh, but the engine wants to follow up with wait, knight g4, h3, knight f6. And what if light prepares this? Knight d7, f4. Sometimes I just play against the engine to get some understanding of the position. I guess this expansion isn't too scary. But this is kind of a typical Benoni position. I was considering d3. Just curious to check with Stockfish. It's probably bad. Because I give away the square, this pawn is forever weak. Thank you, Alex Werner. Happy 40 months. So all of this was looking fine. I didn't realize like how better black can be here. I guess it's just more pleasant. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. We'll stick with the London. Another Joe Pavo London. I have played this opponent before, so it's possible they walked into this trap before, the queen a5 and eventually knight a4 idea. But maybe they'll stumble into it again? Well, bishop e6 is actually the top engine move. Very few people know to play this though. I have to remember what to do. I think I just have to accept the fact that I'm not better here. Bishop d3 looks normal, castle, a3. At least I have some time advantage. I really haven't devoted much time to studying bishop e6 because barely anyone plays it. But I am aware of the fact it is a problem with this whole line. No, I don't have that. Knight e4 might be coming. I think castling is okay. Knight e4 I can take with knight. It's still uncomfortable. Maybe f3. f3 is a typical move for these positions, especially to restrict the knight. Queen can come to f2. Take. Have to be watchful about e5. going to take with pawn. Originally I was going to take with queen, but some interesting prospects. I guess f4 allows knight g4. What's with my internet? Some lag. f4. That's slightly annoying. I could take... My options look great. Rook c1. So if e5, I take on d5. If queen d6, I have knight b5. It's actually looking okay. Queen g3, I have queen f2. I think the bishop just wants to come to e5 and then pawn d4. a6, but maybe I provoke a6. And then go for knight a4 into one of these squares. Yeah, very symmetrical, very dry. I am a bit quicker with a knight. Something to play for. b6, I take on e6. What to do here? a4. I think I have to play a4. a5. Okay, that was not easy. Like, it was tricky in the end there. That was a grind down. Okay, I'm 2 out of 3. I broke 2700 again. How many times will I break 2700 this tournament? I guess every game I broke it, right? Once in the wrong direction. Thank you, The Watchman. Happy 7 months. Okay. Yeah, just to show, like, bishop e6 is clearly the best move. So I'm actually wondering if I had this trap against this opponent before, because we have played before. Oh, but this is in 2017. That's before I even knew about the trap. I think played a couple bullet games before. Yeah, I played e4. Yeah, white's worse according to the engine, but it's still a game. I think eventually I equalize. Yeah, around here it should just be equal. But then I started applying pressure. At some point I thought I was going to lose material. Like here, b6 was the threat because I no longer have this tactic. But I found a4, a5. And then, yeah, then it was just a time scramble. Oh, b4 would have been nice. Thank you to CSU Whaler. Happy 2 months. So there's a decent chance I play up again. We'll see. There are still a lot of players with 3 out of 3. Wait, that's from the previous round. What's happening? Too many things open. Oh, okay, new game. Here we go. Playing down. This could potentially be a fun line. I'm gonna bluff pause. I know my prep here, but pretend I don't. Yeah, knight v5 and then... Oh! Okay, most people play knight b5. It's like usually the whole point of this line. But knight e2 is... That's a new move for me. Now I just do my thing. d5. Play a6 first. There's a few different plans here. Go slow play, bishop b7. I'm a little bit curious about the line f4, f5. It actually looks nice. Combines well with this bishop. I mean, d5 is still a move to consider as well. Yeah, there's still a decent number of improving moves. f6. Maybe not necessary, but let's do it. I mean, f5 should come eventually. Oh, just blunder the pawn. But then f5, maybe I win it back. Because I hit the knight and the pawn. It was not intended. Yeah, this could turn into a mess. At least I have the double fianchetto. Position's opening up. That move I missed. D6, take. D6, take. Move the knight. No, D6 just blunders. Oh, man. I'm just worse here. F4's coming. Not what I want. That's probably a really bad move. I should keep the bishop. The idea is to target c2. Okay. And put the bishop back. It's really hard to get this move in effectively. This maneuver is going to happen. G5 maybe? A5 seems a bit loose for white. If it takes, I win the bishop. My two main breaks are d6 or g5. Take. I'll prepare this. It looks iffy. I think I just have to accept the iffiness of the position. Wait, bishop c6, bishop c5, take. Doesn't really do much. Oh dear. There goes another pawn. I really misplayed this. It's gonna require a very big swindle. My one plan is g5. I take. Tactics. I'm still worse. Might as well include this. Yeah, rook a2 was maybe a mouse slip. Messed up. Ah. Oh, such an unfortunate game. What to do? I got in trouble. D5 was a great move. Setting this up. I might just be losing after D5. Very clutch find for my opponent. Okay, I'm 2 out of 4. Oh no, my rating. But still many more games to be played. Yeah, I was trying to do things. The problem was I didn't really have a cohesive plan. Like maybe I should have just left my rook on d5 and like do other things to break or move the king in. Like black is up a pawn. Like I got my swindle too. I was just losing in the middle game. My position was so bad. Even after I get this tactic. The reason this works is the g-pawn is pinned, so white doesn't have time to take the rook because I win the queen. Yeah, every game I'm crossing 2700, then I'm falling back below 2700. Like literally every game, right? Now I have a new goal. Okay, rook t5 wasn't good. I can't take the pawn because bishop t4. Rook b1 was best. Rook b1. There's some tactics. Like, if the rook goes to a7, then I have rook takes f2, which is nice. Did I have that in the game? No, because the pawn came to d4. But then it was winning. f4 best move. Somehow this is good transformation for black. I guess white's not winning the pawn, and yeah, it's so hard to find in a time scramble though. Oh, I'm still okay here. Wait. Here. Oh, there's counterplay. Yeah, I freaked out a little bit. But there's enough counterplay with the pawn. Maybe white still has to be careful. There's also this, and I probably have enough pawns for it. I have a lot of pawns. It's probably still a 3-result game. Okay, what to do? Yeah, there's a bit of opening prep that I was looking forward to. It happens after knight b5. I used to play this line for whites, and I've had so many games. I broke the mic. Now it's back, I think. So be careful not to hit the mic. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had a lot of games where I just win quickly as white. Like a lot of players will play d6, and then queen a3 is super strong. But there's an idea here after knight b5 to play d5. Takes and then a6. And it's somewhat of a gambit line, like takes, knight a3, knight f6. Engine likes white a little bit, but very playable for black. Thank you to Malice of Forethought. Happy 29 months. So we do have a break. You find this break timer. Let me see if it's saved. Okay, have about 2.5 minutes.
I used to find comfort in an empty room, nothing to miss, nobody to commit to, until I met you. Now I have something to miss. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, Gaming Flutist. That was very poetic. Happy 10 months. Okay. I have 2 goals. First goal is to get back over 2,700. And then the other goal is to not tilt. To just try and enjoy every game. Hopefully play decent moves. Still a lot of players with 4 points. I have to scroll down pretty far. I don't think it's possible to scroll to my name. The scroll thing is a bit broken. I had so many oversights in the middle game in this game. Like just missing that my pawn was not defended. So f6 was probably just not necessary. h6 would have been nicer.
Adds are my reminder to sub.
Oh, thank you, Ken Penn. Happy 28. Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free, but it requires clicking a few things. Does require manual effort every month. There's a question from Antoine. Hey Eric, now I'm playing London exclusively because of you. Went from 800 to 1900. Wow. Any other opening ideas for white? Opening ideas within the London or just other openings in general? Because the London itself has like a lot of very, very interesting sub-variations. I mean, so far this tournament I've been playing a few Jobava Londons. And then there's a lot of branches in this line too. This knight d2 move order is quite nice for white. Okay, queen b6, this was trendy for a while. I think this leads to a more positional game. Just gonna do the usual development. But yeah, if you're looking for other openings, maybe similar to London, of course, Jobava London, Kali, Torre, probably the immediate ones that come to mind. This maneuver is one option. I'd rather have this knight on d3. Not easy to achieve, though. I'm thinking actually rook a2 and then maneuver. Have to watch out for this X-ray vision as well. E5 ideas. But E5 doesn't work immediately. And there's almost rook e4. Offer the trade. I feel like all my white games have been very positional. So it takes... It's interesting. I'm trying to stay solid. Okay, I've achieved basically the optimal setup of this knight. Now maybe I can shift my focus to the king side. Rook should be back on a1. It's hard to remove this knight though. Unless black does it for me. I don't really mind b5, I don't think. Maybe I should. Clamp down a little bit. There's f3. Hey, rook e3. There's eventual like g4, g5 ideas. This knight's a bit misplaced. Really? Take. Both pawns attacked. Messed up. Still playing for a win. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Like, I should be probably clearly winning, and then at some point, maybe it's not completely winning. Oh, is this... Did I just play the best line? Maybe this is what I needed to do. It was not my intention to, like, give away the knight like that. But I guess there's not much else I can do. I mean, maybe knight g7, but that's very similar. Okay, I'm 3 out of 5. 26.95. Okay. Not too much time to analyze. Here we go again. So I think have I won all my games with white? And I've lost all my games with black? I think so. Undefeated with London. Okay, this time we transpose into a Pierce. And there's queen a5 and bishop e6. And maybe I was wrong to castle queenside immediately. But okay, it's good. My opponent's spending a lot of time here. That knight b6 may be coming. Yeah, these positions are usually better for white according to the engine, but practically it can get very sharp. I have lost a lot of positions like this in the past. Still have some natural moves, knight c1 to b3. Sometimes this knight will come in and sack. Hmm. Being safe. Attack the queen. Knight f4 will likely come next. Bishop a6 actually looks kind of attractive. There's e5. e5 right away is interesting. Oh no, e5 doesn't work for black. e5 I have queen g7. Take. I think it's worth just sacrificing. Open the two center files. Yeah, time is still very, very good. Okay, what's my killer blow after knight d7? That's a move. You have this move? No. There's takes and bishop. Does that work? Taking bishop e7. What does black do? Because this is a monster threat. This is also threatening to win the rook. That I forgot about, but... Okay, wait. Should still be fine. Take... It's tricky. I was about to plunder a bishop. Okay, I went on time. Final position should be still very good. Yeah, it's about +3 for white. Yeah, maybe it was a little bit careless missing rook d8. But this is one of the best moves. Okay. So, 4 out of 6. Oh, not 5 out of 5. Okay, recovering. I'm back to 2699. That's where I started the tournament at. Why was d5 so good? At what moment, though? Oh, maybe was it a suggested engine line at some point? Not sure. Or maybe the question's about e5. I was happy with e5 just to get the rooks into play. Engine prefers g4 or rook e1 first. But yeah, it's a very pleasant position. So I'll probably play up again. Can watch a top game. Oh, Jospin is still perfect. He's gonna beat Nihal Sauron too, looks like. Ouch. So Jospin, oh, there's still a handful of perfect scores. Portnik, Wesley So, Jospin, and Sandraken? Andraken. Oh, and Min Lei is still perfect. But yeah, he's gonna go down to this person. Two bishops are too strong. Mate next move. Okay, there's one game left this round. Or not. You close my tabs. Oh, there's 2 games left. Yeah, there was a recent rules update for Title Tuesday saying that if players intentionally drag on games when they're completely winning, then there can be penalties in place. So we haven't seen any of that today. Okay, next game. Playing Tahbaz Arash. So higher rated, but fellow IM. Opponent taking time. Move 2. It's strange. Usually players, like if they're gonna not move, they don't move before making the first move. But making the first move and then not moving. Okay. Maybe there was a pizza delivery. E4 right away. I can't win the pawn. I guess we could trade queens. Just play some positional game. Could actually castle here. G5, probably not. Try and trade one pair of rooks. Maybe both pairs. And bishops too. Yeah, I want my pawns on light squares. We both have dark square bishops. Bishop g5 might force a trade though. Or provoke f6. That's very equal. There. I guess my knight wants to get to f5. Let's be careful. Oh man. What an insane game. Absolute craziness. Oh man. I got my bishop trapped. I don't know how I I got my bishop trapped. I thought I just had a fortress. But then I almost promoted my pawn towards the end. Okay, it should just be a draw. Yeah, this was pretty bad. My king got very active. I'm actually wondering, maybe I could have taken the bishop. Yeah, king e1 is the best move. Okay, well I had to find this move, knight d8. Playing Demchenko, okay.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't get easier.
My 15 months. Way to pull out that draw.
Here we go again. Thank you, person who subbed. I can't really hear the text-to-speech, but I do appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Very fancy. I'm walking into some tricky line. A6 might make sense here. It's hard to stop bishop d6. b5 maybe. Actually, let's allow it. Rook e8 and b5 I think is okay. Oh, I dropped a pawn. Well, now I have b6. What's happening? Queen a5 doesn't work. Yeah, I think white could have taken the pawn. Although maybe then I could have taken and win a5. Oh, weird opening. You're getting something playable. Oh, what to do? Knight c6. Yeah, this actually looks very fine. Hmm. Dropped a pawn. Take. Well, maybe I have e5 actually. Accidental gambit. I should have just put a rook on d8. Take. Let's go. Oh man. Final position is winning, yeah. I missed rook b2 a few moves prior, but I found it eventually. I feel like I almost flagged many points that game. I also missed knight takes b1, which is still better for black though. Like all my pieces infiltrated. Okay. Creating some cushion. 27-16. Also, I'm now 5.5 out of 8. Let me update the score. I also broke the broke the curse of losing every game with black. I drew with black and then I won with black. I'm still undefeated with white. Okay, have to calm down. Get the heart rate to more normal levels. That was a long game. Probably won't have too much time for calming down. Oh, actually we do, right? It's a break. Yeah, that was round 8. We have a 6-minute break. Okay, let me pull up this timer thing. Beautiful. Yeah, all the games are done for the round. So got about 5 minutes until next game begins. There's a question, what is Zero Bounce? Yeah, we have the logo on top of the stream. Zero Bounce is a new sponsor of mine. The site is linked in the YouTube description. There's also a Zero Bounce command in Twitch chat. They're just supporting a chess content creator. I'll be putting their logo on various streams. They're an email validation company, so it's more of a B2B business rather than B2C. But it's a nice company. Some higher up is a big fan of chess. Do you go to Greece yet? Yeah, I went to Greece and I came back from Greece. Came back less than a week ago. I'm still a little bit jet lagged. But usually when I'm jet lagged, I just wake up earlier in the day, which is kind of nice. Been living life as a morning person. There's a question, what's the time control of the upcoming tournament? But which upcoming tournament? Title Tuesday is 3+1. I'll be streaming later in the day this team battle event. And I think that time control is 3+0, so no increment. Oh, we have a Grease command, okay. Not sure who made that, but thank you to Nightbot for sharing more information about Greece. Did you get tornadoes this week? Yeah, there was a tornado that struck almost exactly an hour after I made it back to St. Louis. And it was weird because, okay, we got like a tornado warning and it was like clearly stormy outside. But the storm lasted maybe like less than half hour and then it just got sunny again. So I just assumed it was minor. And then later in the day, I walked outside and like so many trees were down, like giant trees. Like I walked by the chess club and there's 2 like massive trees, probably over 100 years old. But then areas a bit further away from the chess club were hit much harder. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I think there's a lot of images and videos online. The chess club itself, I think, is fine. Like they're undergoing renovation. But across the street from the chess club is Kingside Diner. And they had like a few windows blown out. Oh, thank you, Reuter NFL. The $15 dono. I appreciate that. I had alerts muted. Oh, it says great win. Thank you, thank you. That's my first upset win of the tournament. There's a question, where can I see standings? Standings are here. If you go to chess.com/events, you can find the event page for Title Tuesday. Is the heart rate monitor stuck? Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't know why this happens, but... Oh, new game. Okay. Here we go. I'm light. I'm playing someone decently close in rating. I'll have to fix the heart rate monitor between games. I'm pretty sure taking is an option. It always feels wrong, though. I'll go for this. With G5, I think I just take the knight. And there's this maneuver. Yeah, one plan is to pressure the pawn. So I might also have double f-pawn soon. Good take. Take. I wasn't sure about this. Yeah, it's very positional. A4. No, it's not working. What to do? Okay. Yeah, I got low on time. Panicked a little bit too. B4 is not a good move. I was like only calculating queen c3 and completely missed queen e7. Yeah, I didn't go for bishop d5. But why? Because I just wasn't sure of it. This position's close to equal. Yeah, I thought I'm applying pressure, but black has counterplay. GG. 5.5 out of 9. Life goes on. Question, what's the reason for taking the pawn on move 14? Oh, for not taking the pawn. Wait, what did I do? Move 14. Oh, in this position. I don't think I even realized the pawn was hanging. But if I take it, I'm not actually winning a pawn because black takes here. My queen's hit, and if I take here, black has this move. And this is probably totally fine for black. But yeah, I was in this mindset to just keep pressuring the pawn rather than win it. I should at least acknowledge this as a possible move. It's only slightly better for white. Okay, engine likes not allowing bishop f4. Okay, moving on. Next opponent. I think this is the first time today I'm facing a queen's pawn and d4 on move 1. You have the Barmen variation. I think there's some trap here. Like, if I play b6, there's takes, takes, and takes. No one knows it, but I guess I should be a little bit careful. Queen c2. I'm gonna go for this. Maybe it's not good to improvise. It might be hard to get in c5. Actually, probably just worse here. The c file. I'm making my intentions clear. Yeah, b4. It's not going to be super pleasant. Bishop d5. Let's start with h6. There's a tricky trap. Some potential like double attack with queen d5. Sometimes when you're getting positionally outplayed, then you want to make things tactical. Wow. Like goes for it. So if I take, then queen d5. Bishop d3, I have f5. Oh, rook a5. Really? Does that work? Take? We get a lot of stuff for the queen. Like a lot of stuff. It's still tricky though. Take e4, maybe bishop takes. Rook c1. Go for this. Try and plant the knight here. It's not the best bishop, but what's material? It's rook, knight, and bishop for queen and 2 pawns. Yeah, anything can happen. And the bishop can reroute eventually. This e5 might happen. Bishop wants to come to f5. And white might sack is... Actually, taking right away leads to rook a1. Or even bishop a6 ideas, too. And maybe my rooks can converge on f2. Wow. Overextending, but... Okay. Yeah, this first. The rook e1, I just take it. Okay, we'll play this. This, and then knight f3. I should win a pawn. Oh no, I'm not winning a pawn. Still takes work. Knight wants to come to e4. Hmm. There's a funny mate. King e3, knight f1, checkmate. Not getting it. It's just a draw? Oh, I can still set it up. Oh no, it's not mate though. Now I'm threatening mate. No, I flagged! Urgh. Oh, it's so sad. Still pushing for a win. I got too low on time. Oh hey, I hit 2700 on the dot. Oh, it's so sad. There is a funny line, king e3, knight f1, checkmate. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it's actually very far from winning. I shouldn't, I really should not lose that. So what's the plan? King f5. Check and then king g4. Yeah, then my knight has more freedom. What to do? Rook f7. Yeah, eventually the knight can come around and start winning things. Okay. A lesson to take away. I have one more round to go. Also, thank you, Fairy Medic. Happy 15 months. Oh, sorry if there's audio issues. There's been cases previously in the stream where I like accidentally brush the mic and it cuts out for a few moments. I need to probably just replace the cable. Okay. It all comes down to this game. I need to win to stay above 2,700. Pressure's on. Usually a good sign when the opponent takes a lot of time in some very, very theoretical position. This is like the main line of London. G6, wow. G6. Tempted to take. Yeah, I want to punish this move, but there's bishop h6. Some e4 maybe? Maybe I can prepare e4. Yeah, now g6 actually makes some sense. Bishop g5, f6. And the drawback for black is there's no castling. I'm in time to hopefully play e4. Okay, I guess we can trade. I blundered. I allowed knight f4. Maybe it's not so bad though. G3. Definitely not the best way to play such a position. I should have just castled and played e4 a bit later. So d4. Okay, now probably g3. Oh, but then there's takes. Knight b3. Could be another positional grind. Maybe I should have started with e5. Knight f6 is coming. Pawn e5. I'm not too afraid of bishop to g4. Then rook d3. I take some knight b4. Maybe it's okay though. It's risky. Knight d4. Just want to trap the knight. This should also be fine. There we go. Okay. Got the job done. Final score, 6.5 out of 11. I gained 7 points this tournament. I accomplished my goal. I accomplished my 2 goals. My 2 goals were to break 2700 and have fun. Had some fun games. Oh, thank you to Anvil's Arc. Appreciate the resub. So, yeah, that's Title Tuesday for me. Looks like Andraken is winning the tournament. Yeah, no one can catch Andraken. I'm rooting for Jospin to, if he wins, then my tiebreaks are better because we played earlier in the tournament. Oh no, my Jospin. Okay, closing out of all my tabs here. So if you're just joining, the tournament's over, but this is the first of 2 streams today. The next stream will be starting in about 2.5 hours from now. Probably less than 2.5 hours from now. Let me see if I can show it. Bear with me. Oh dear. Let me use studio mode. Where is my thing? It's not working. That's weird. Twitch. There we go. Okay. Transition. Okay, so starting in... Actually, the tournament starts in just less than 3 hours. Stream will start a bit before then. But there's a team battle tournament on Lichess. Starts at 3 p.m. Central Time. And basically anyone can join. I'm grateful to everyone who will join and fight for my team. 61 players fighting for us. And the way it works is it's a 2-hour arena format. So 2 hours of Blitz chess, time control 3+0. And the top 20 players count for the overall team score. And there's a prize breakdown too for if my team does well enough to finish top 5, then I get some cash. I think at the end of the tournament, I will also be giving away some Chess Mood memberships as well. Have to figure out how it works, but yeah, there's more chess to come today. XSlam team battle in Twitch chat. Also, if you want to join, yeah, basically if you want to join the tournament, you have to join my team first. I'm sharing the links in YouTube chat as well, or at least trying to. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back soon. Adios.